What's going on YouTube? My name is Short Circuit. Welcome to my YouTube channel and to my first video. So basically what this video is going to be is it's going to be a little bit of an introduction to me, an introduction to my channel, talking about some of my content over on Twitch, and then talking about what this video series is going to be. So my name is Shane, I'm 26, I'm formerly from New York, let's go Yankees, and I've been streaming over on Twitch for I think around a year now. What I mainly stream over there is Pokemon content. So I was streaming Pokemon Renegade Platinum for a little bit, which I haven't finished, but I'm going to be going back to. And right now what I'm streaming is I'm streaming a Genlocke. So what a Genlocke is it's a Nuzlocke variant. You've seen hundreds of these on YouTube before. Pokemon Challenges does Hardcore Nuzlockes, Flygon HG does Monotype Hardcore Nuzlockes, and so does Sylph Spectre and Antler Boy Live. There's all of these Nuzlocke variants on YouTube. This is a little bit different of a Nuzlocke variant where I don't think I've seen anything like this on YouTube. I know that they exist and I know that people do them. I'm on the r/Nuzlocke subreddit and I see it all the time. People are updating on their Genlocks and things like that, but I don't know that anyone has dedicated YouTube videos to doing a Genlocke. So it follows Hardcore Nuzlocke rules. Those rules being that 1, you can only catch the first Pokemon on each route. 2, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you cannot use it for the rest of that game. 3, you must nickname every Pokemon to build a stronger bond with your team. 4, if you white out at any point, the run is considered dead. The attempt is dead. So specifically what a Genlocke is you're playing through every generation of Pokemon. You're playing through Generation 1 through Generation 8. After you beat a game, you take the team that you beat the champion and the Elite Four with, and you bring those Pokemon over to the next game in eggs. So basically, I randomize the IVs, I randomize the nature, and I keep the same ability that the Pokemon from the previous game had, and I move those over to the next game as eggs. This just helps to diversify the encounters that you can get in those games, and it also makes a stronger connection to those Pokemon because you're not only playing with them through one game, you're playing with them through multiple generations and bringing them with you through these generations and creating stronger bonds. So we're going to be starting with Pokemon Leaf Green instead of Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, and the reason for that, which I talk about a little bit in the beginning of this video, is mainly to do with the mechanics of Gen 1. So one of the biggest things with Gen 1 that a lot of people have talked about is that crits are based on speed in Gen 1. So it's very easy to manipulate crits in Gen 1 and to just get a really hard-hitting, really fast Pokemon and just sweep through everything, Alakazam being one of those Pokemon. So instead of dealing with that, and instead of dealing with like a limited bag size and things like that and really broken speed up, because I like the speed up button, we're going to be starting with Pokemon Leaf Green. So Pokemon Leaf Green is going to be our substitute for Gen 1, and then Pokemon Soul Silver is going to be our substitute for Gen 2. And from there, we're going to be going to Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White 2, or White and Black 2, whichever I decide, Pokemon X, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon, and then maybe Pokemon Shield. I haven't decided yet. It just depends on whether or not I can get everything up and running with that and how hard it is to get the eggs put into that game and all that kind of stuff. Another thing is with these games that there are a few changes I'm going to be making to the games. So I'm going to be taking most of these games and putting them in the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, and I'm going to be turning off Impossible Evolutions so there's more diverse Pokemon that we can get, like Alakazam, Gengar, Golem, almost said Golem, and things like that, in order to just to branch out from what we're able to get and make the games a little more interesting. I'm also going to be giving myself the national dex at the start for Gen 3, for Leaf Green Gen 1, and that's in order to diversify the Pokemon that we're able to use, because there's Pokemon like Umbreon, Crobat, things of that nature that I would like to use in that game because they're just more fun to use, and it just increases the amount of Pokemon we can have because, again, Gen 1 is only 151 Pokemon, so let's increase that number. So like I said earlier, these are going to be my VODs from Twitch. There's not going to be a lot of editing to them, so you're going to see a lot of me talking to chat, a lot of me grinding at the beginning of this, a lot of just like the natural stuff that happens in Pokemon games. I'm going to be taking the 3-hour streams that I have from Twitch, and I'm going to be shortening them down to 30 to 45-minute videos in order to just make the content a little more bite-sized and a little bit better for people to watch. So at the beginning of this video, there are a few parts where I'm a little stupid just because it was my first stream back and it was a little bit difficult to get my setup, like reset up, because I moved recently and all of that. So I was trying to get used to all of the new things that I have with my setup and with Twitch and all these new programs I've been using and all of that stuff. So in the first few minutes of the video, I do go mute for a few minutes, but it's not because Twitch muted me, it's because I somehow muted myself, and that's something that I changed. I fixed that, so we're good to go. Another thing is, at the beginning of this video, there's Spotify ads, and that's because I canceled my Spotify Premium recently, and I forgot that, and I was using a Spotify playlist, so there's Spotify ads just for like the first few minutes. I realized that, and then I changed that also, so just want to put that out there so people in the comments aren't like, why are there ads, all that kind of stuff. And also, this is a new camera for me, so I've been getting used to all of the new equipment and all of that kind of stuff. So for the first like 7-ish videos that you're gonna see, my camera's gonna cut out every 30 minutes. Chat lets me know and I end up turning it back on, but after my first 2 streams, I figured out how to stop that from happening. So there's gonna be times where my face cam goes black for a little bit, and it's not because it died or anything, it's because I needed to download a software and change a setting in order for that to work. So after the second stream is when I changed that. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this intro, and thank you for letting me put myself out there and introduce myself, because this is a really new thing for me. I don't really do things like this. Like, starting streaming was when I really started to like put myself out there a lot. I was an introvert. Like, I'm pretty introverted, just like if you were to meet me in person and things like that. I'm not the most talkative person, but I like being able to do things like this and to put myself out there and to try and break out of that shell and to try and just make myself more comfortable in that kind of situation, because I feel like once I'm able to do this and streaming starts happening more and I have these videos on YouTube and I put myself out there and people know me a little bit better and I can be a little bit more myself, I'll feel more comfortable and just feel more comfortable doing this kind of thing. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me through this and starting this journey with me. It's going to be a long series, but I'm gonna enjoy every second of it because it's a lot of fun. Like, I love playing Pokemon and I love doing these kind of games, and I love just, oh, here's my cat. I have a lot of fun doing Nuzlocks. And it's something that I've been doing for a very long time, just in my own time. And it's something where I now enjoy sharing it with people because it's something where we can have discussions about it and we can just like have a lot of fun getting stressed over some of the battles that we might have. So if you want to experience these live, go ahead and follow me over at twitch.tv/shortcircuit. It's the same as my YouTube channel name. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description. Hit the subscribe button. It helps out a lot, especially to keep growing, to start growing this channel and getting getting more of a following and making sure that all of this goes and just we have more fun, you know? Comment down in the comment section if you have any suggestions for me, if you think I should be doing anything differently. I'm gonna have intros like these for a few of the videos if there's anything I really need to talk about in the videos upcoming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Let's get into this game. I'm really excited to play this. This is one of those games that I played a lot when I was younger, when the game actually came out. But I only like start now. I never finish. I always have a problem with that. But this time We're gonna get through it all. I'm gonna commit to it. This journey is gonna be a long journey, and I appreciate everyone that stays along with me for the entire thing. I am a boy. Am I? Yeah. And we go with the name. Yeah, so we're gonna start with Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver instead of Gen 1 and Gen 2. And Jay Finney, who's actually in chat right now, who's actually watching, him and I talked about this. Gen 1 and Gen 2, Gen 1 specifically, is so broken with its speed crit mechanics and its the bag being a set size. It's a great game and I love playing it for nostalgia purposes, but I think for stream it's just better if we do Gen 3 because it's more enjoyable. I think people will enjoy seeing Gen 3 as the Gen 1 substitute instead of seeing red, blue, yellow, or gold and silver. It also shortens everything a bit, and it's just like a much better experience. I did a stream of Yellow and it was amazing fun. There's a lot I love about those games. It's just a lot. Like, if you get, I've played those games a lot for Nuzlocks in my spare time, and there is such an easy way to manipulate the encounters that you will always get an Alakazam and basically win the game. Obviously, Alakazam gets beat by certain Pokemon, but there's so little that it's weak to that it just destroys that game and tears through it. You can get an Abra before the second gym by manipulating encounters because of how easy it is to manipulate encounters in that game. Yeah, that's another thing. I turn off impossible trades because I think it's more fun to be able to play with the Pokemon you should be able to play with, which obviously is a personal preference thing. But I personally know that if I were to play these games on console like when I was younger with people, I would trade to get the evolutions. You use the universal randomizer to turn trades off. There's a box you can check, and you check turn off impossible evos, and it turns that off. It makes the EV evolutions easier, like the friendship evolutions. It makes all friendship evolutions easier. So how do you get Alakazam? It evolves, I think, at level 38 to Alakazam instead of trade. We're going with my standard rival name, my best friend. There we go. I don't know why that changed, but there it is. So, as I was saying, for starters, normally I would just pick Bulbasaur here and run with it, but I kind of want to think about the next few games because it's a lot harder to get a fire type. So I would pick Charizard here, and grass types are so abundant. Yeah, it's really crazy because the reason you can solo with Alakazam in every single fight, aside from like maybe bug types, which most bug types are bug poison or bug flying, so you can get Thunderbolt and just kill those. There's like no really standard just bug types. The reason you can solo with Alakazam is because it has such a wide move pool, and crits are based off speed. So because Alakazam has such a high speed and its speed differential against everything else is so crazy, it crits everything. And crits are double damage. So it one-shots everything in that game. It's not fair. It's a really broken Pokemon. If you get an Alakazam in that game, you win the game. But Charizard becomes so useless at a point. Yeah, Charizard is broken with slash crits, but because of the speed, we got crits being based off speed also. Alakazam is stupid broken. Now we're still going with Bulbasaur. Hey, hi. Post-editing Shane here. So I didn't really talk about why I decided to go with Bulbasaur over Charmander in this scenario. And the main reason is because as we move through the games, Charizard has so many more weaknesses, right? It's got the rock weakness, the electric weakness, like it's neutral to ice now. So it has just a few more weaknesses and less bulk. Where in the next game, like I know in Johto at this point going in that I'm getting Cyndaquil and going with Typhlosion, and that's going to be my fire type for that game. So I was thinking about all of this at the time, and then I just decided on Bulbasaur here because I like the bulk on Bulbasaur better, because I like bulky Pokemon, because they just help you win games better. But yeah, that's the reason I did that. So back to the video. I need a name. If anyone wants to give me a name for this Bulbasaur. Okay. That's a good name for it. Oh, Bulbapedia? Okay. Does that fit? It does. Okay. All right. I like the bulk on Bulbasaur also. Okay, let's see. I haven't watched Chugga Conroy's videos in a long time. Yes, Oak, I have been in a battle before. Does 4, so crit will do 8. Ooh.
Dear Evan Hansen is a beautiful reminder that nobody is entirely alone. Everyone see themselves in the story. If you knew just how broken I am. I already know you.
And of course it crit. Oh, are we about to reset? Yeah, this is a reset. Okay, well, that was quick. Chugga named it that because back then that was the best wiki that helps his whole bios he does of the Pokemons. Is he really doing Xenoblade 2? That's interesting.
Plus, if fans join in, they can save up to $150 on their energy bill.
Oh, I love that it says attempt 0.
Rookie, turn to cold with Tide. And that's the bottom line.
Already at attempt 2.
Energy savings based on average looking for a break from routine? Spark something new with Bombay Sapphire.
Alright, I'm probably gonna save right after this and just... Oh my god, that's not how you spell circuit.
Awaken awaken your senses this summer with a refreshing
Okay.
Bombay and tonic.
That's like a
Bombay Sapphire, stir
pretty
creativity.
low chance. I don't know that I've ever lost that battle with a Bulbasaur in that first fight.
Trademarks imported by Bombay Spirits Company, USA, Coral Gables, Florida. Gin 47% alcohol by volume.
Okay. Ooh, we have Spotify ads. Well, now that I have this working again. Sorry, but I was unpacking some stuff in my kitchen. No, I can't use items. We're doing Hardcore Nuzlocke rules. It's alright, man. I did mention you, though. I talked about the whole reason why we're not doing Gen 1 and Gen 2 and how you helped me decide that. Alright. This time, I mean business. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm so hyped. I'm really glad that I'm back to streaming, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Ooh, I can turn that off again. I keep getting distracted. But I'm super excited for this, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really good time and something that I can just spend a long time on. Okay. Alright, Luke. Oh, we're faster this time. Oh, so we had... So either that Charmander had a speed increasing nature, or we had a speed decreasing nature. Okay. There we go. Alright. Thanks. Hey, dude. What's up? That's still a good one. That one looks like you if you squint. Yeah, dude, like I was just saying, I'm also super excited. I think it's going to be a really good time. It's going to be really strategic at points. Who I bring to... I will. Shut up. We haven't sent them to anyone, so it's not just you. I think it's going to be really strategic when we're thinking about Elite Four teams. Because not only are those Elite Four teams going to be who we have to obviously beat the Elite Four and the champion with, but they're going to be who we have to start the next game with. So it's going to be really interesting to see how those decisions go. How do you get the HP bar menu for your overlay? It is a program called PokeLink. It automatically tracks my encounters, and it tracks what's in my party, and you can choose how you want the layout on the side. And I like the old Game Boy style layout, actually. I wanted to do this. Sick. I like those sprites a lot better. Alright, we have Pokeballs. The lock has started. Well, the lock already started, obviously, because I reset after losing the first. Wait, what just happened? Where did my camera go? Are we doing this again? I think I know what it is. Yep. Okay. So this camera doesn't have an option not to turn off like, it'll just go to sleep after 30 minutes, and it doesn't have an option to disable that for the screen. See, like, that's why I wanted you to start on Gen 3 Kanto, because all the quality of life updates and everything make it easier and more challenging at the same time. I agree. I agree. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go steal. Well, not steal, but let's go get this town map before Gary tells his sister not to give it to us. All right. So let's see what first encounter is. Yep. Yeah, it was either this or Pidgey. And we should just be able to throw a Pokeball and catch it. Oh. I don't want to kill you. Okay. Can I get a name for this rat? Yeah, that's good. That's really funny. Oh, and yeah, as you see on that thing from Nightbot, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I will be posting these as VODs, just because there is a little bit more discoverability on YouTube. So hopefully I can get more people over here. That would be cool. But it's also just a good place to keep the VODs. I'm going to make one amendment to this, though, Luke. Okay, that look good. That okay. Whoever beats E4 moves to the next game. Do that, but you need to replace one of them with the start of the next game, whichever Pokemon can be up to you. I like that idea. I think that's good. Yeah, because then I won't have like 7 Pokemon to choose from and immediately have to box. Yeah, I like that idea. And depending on like how many people I have in chat at finale and everything, I'll probably put it up to chat. Okay. All right, we got a little rat on our team. I like his little sprite. Oh, that's gonna end up being that green box is gonna end up being way too big. Okay, so I'm gonna go heal here. Then I'm gonna pick up some more Pokeballs. I will pick up 10. Really? That's interesting. That's the wrong one. I'll get that figured out later. Yeah, I'll get that figured out later, and hopefully we can get that all set. It's maybe because I don't have any videos on there. I don't know. Probably not, but I'll get it figured out. And then we're gonna buy a few antidotes just for when we have to go through the forest. All right, so we can get 2 more encounters here. One this way, Route 22. Hey, shut up. I don't want to talk about that. That was really upsetting. I saw the score and was like, oh, we can win in extra innings. It's just the Orioles. And then we lost. Okay. Can we get another Pokemon over here that's not a Rattata? Okay, Mankey. That's good for the first gym. And then that's pretty much it. Okay. Come on. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this encounter. Okay, there it is. I need a name for this monkey. Give me a monkey name. Love it. Okay. Oh, is Marty's the only one with lowercase letters, and he for the rest of the game will be the only one with lowercase letters. Unless I forget on this next encounter. I don't know. Please don't show me how to. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, it's just gonna end up being that big, and we'll figure it out. It's okay. To make you feel better, we're 8-0 against Cleveland in the 8th. Judge Stanton, Gardner, and Gallo have hit home runs, and Gallo has hit 2. That's exciting. He's got to start getting hot. My inspiration was the reality they found a monkey. That would be the name. Yeah. Marty Theobald. I like it. All right. We need an encounter here now. And it's a Bidge. Okay. Marty Theobald, I will try to remember. Now I need a name for this bird. For this turkey bird. Yeah, considering it's leaf green, that's a pretty safe bet. Twitch don't want to notify me when you started streaming again. How's my Pokemon? What's up, my dude? Luna. Okay. It's a good one, J Finney. You got there a little late, Luke. Just a hair. How are you doing, Cameron? There's no theme. But just to explain to everyone that's in chat right now, if anyone that's gotten here late. So basically what we're doing with this is we're doing what's called a Genlocke. So running through this game, which is going to be the replacement for Generation 1 because it's a remake of the Generation 1 games. And then after this, the team I beat the champion with gets taken and put as eggs in the next game we play, which is going to be Heart Gold Soul Silver to replace Gen 2. Then after that, we're playing Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White 2, Pokemon X, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon. We're going to go through all of those games, and the champion of the game previous gets ported over to the next game as eggs. I'm going to use some really legal methods by breeding them and trading them, aka Pokegen. All right. So, with the Pokemon that I have, speed EVs are really good. So I'm probably going to train on Route 2, get everyone around up to level 10. But let me get a new encounter first. And then I can actually probably start getting them up to Brock's level with trainers and things. All right, Caterpie. Oh, isn't this like a 5% or a 1% encounter in Leaf Green, or am I getting the games mixed up? Oh no, this is a 40% encounter in Leaf Green. It's 5% in Pokemon Blue. So Red and Blue did that. But these games put them both up. And I'm actually pretty cool with Weedle. I like Beedrill. I don't know how... Like, I think in these games, Butterfree is more useful than Beedrill. But I'm cool with Weedle. What? Oh, it's a female? Can I just still name this Barry? Is anyone going to be opposed to me naming this Barry? No, not Barry. Barry, like Barry the Bee. But the greatest Jerry Seinfeld movie of all time. No, not Barry. God, Cameron. Cameron, have you never seen Bee Movie? Okay. Bees. If you want to see, what, Justin? What? If you've never seen Bee Movie and you just want to get a really good gist of it, just watch the YouTube video Bee Movie, but every time they say bee, it gets faster. Best way to watch that movie. Okay, so what are we doing now? Now I've got to get all these Pokemon up to a correct level to be able to start fighting these trainers. You shut your mouth. That is the best bad movie of all time. Actually, that might be Shrek. You like jazz? Thank you. Cameron, just remember, I would be careful what you say because you still have to see Justin almost every day. Don't upset him. Okay. We're going to get everyone up to level 10 here. And this is a really good area to train at the beginning of the game because they just give speed EVs. So all of my Pokemon will be able to outspeed things a little bit easier towards the later parts of the game. Okay, Bee Movie is definitely a bad movie. I can hear arguments about Shrek not being a bad movie. It's just such a meme at this point. But hey, as I've told Justin many times, if you want to see a bad movie, there's two, right? One is Biodome by Pauly Shore's Biodome, which we have both agreed is an awful movie. Oh, what is the other one? I always say, Justin, if you remember. aside from Biodome, which is just... Alright, let's get 6-9 some run here. No movie has reached the pinnacle of cinema that is Shrek, starring Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy. I would agree. I would agree and disagree at the same time. That does 3 damage. Okay, I'm in range of crit. Ooh, it has Runaway. Good. I actually haven't checked. Bubba Hotep. That's yours. Bubba Hotep is the one you always talk about. Okay, let's actually take a look at some of these Pokemon here. So we have a modest Rattata, minus attack plus special attack for that special attacking Rattata we have with Runaway. Overgrow, Hardy Nature. Can't remember off the top of my head what Hardy Nature is. Pokemon Natures. Hardy's neutral. Okay, that's fine. Justin, I don't know that I can ever promise you that I'll watch Bubba Hotep. I don't know that I'll ever actually do that. With Overgrow. Timid? I think that's really good. No, this is the bad one. I needed this to be jolly, and it's timid. What's up, dude? How you doing? Yeah, that sucks. Minus attack, plus speed. Gentle is neutral, so that's fine. It has Keen Eye. Okay, so now I know if anyone's ever going to put me to sleep, I can switch in this Mankey. I'm loving it, dude. I love where we're at. The apartment's great. Shield Dust, interesting. And Modest, great. So we have really awful natures for all of these Pokemon, but it'll be fine.